Hello, I'm Tim Nash, Canon Librarian at Canterbury Cathedral, and it's a great joy to be able, not just on my own behalf, but on behalf also of those who've gone before me here at the Cathedral, to rejoice at the richness of 25 years of research, thinking, discussing, writing at MEMS, and to give thanks for the many collaborations between us here at the Cathedral and you at the university. Much that's so good that lies behind, and here's to at least another 25 years and surely more that lie ahead of us. Every blessing and thank you.
Everyone at MEMS. I'm Paul DRYBURGH. I'm a medieval record specialist and archivist at the National Archives, which is where you find me today. So at MEMS, I've been honorary fellow now for the past 3 years. It's kind of one of the most touching honours I've had in my academic and professional career. So at the National Archives, we've hosted, I think now 4 MEMS students on placement with us. So we've hosted Daniela, Jack Newman, Philippa, and now Pietro. Pietro is kindly working the camera for me today, a latter-day Fellini. One of the great kind of joys of our job is to see how these students have really developed in their careers and now going on to do amazing things in the archive world, in the academic world, and hopefully, you know, whatever their career brings them. I'm really delighted to join you all today, and I wish MEMS the very best for its 25th anniversary.
Happy anniversary, MEMS! I'm Alison Ray. I'm an honorary researcher with the Centre for Medieval and Early Modern Studies. And as an archivist, it's been an incredible experience over the past few years to share with the MEMS team the amazing medieval manuscripts and records of the British Library and especially Canterbury Cathedral, and seeing students engage firsthand with historic materials for their classes and their research. I can't wait to share more collections relating to St. Thomas Becket and Canterbury through my present role at Trinity College Dublin Library, through the Picture This blog, as well as this year's upcoming MEMS Fest, just one fantastic event organised by the Centre. And today I've chosen a virtual background to really toast MEMS and the Centre's brilliant community on this special occasion. Cheers.
I'm Cullen Davies, Research Fellow at the University of Roehampton, and I was lucky enough to be part of MEMS over the past 2 years or so while a postdoc on the Middling Culture Project based in Kent, after which I begged to stay on as an honorary fellow. And MEMS has been amazing for research connected to and beyond this project, not just because of its interdisciplinarity and inter-period reach, but because of its unstinting support for early career researchers, which has been especially acute in the last rather difficult year and a half. So many thanks to all of its directors, administrators, students, and its members. And here's to the next 25 years.
Hello, I'm CRESSIDA Williams, Archives and Library Manager at Canterbury Cathedral. On behalf of the whole team here at the Archives and Library, congratulations to MEMS on their significant anniversary. We hugely appreciate our collaboration with MEMS, with students past and present, and with the staff. For us, it's an exposure to great expertise and energy and innovation. So here's to the next 25 years.
Hello, I'm Catherine Richardson and I'm Professor of Early Modern Studies at the University of Kent. My relationship with MEMS goes back a really long way. I think I was one of the first PhD students in the centre. After I finished my PhD, I went away and taught at another university, and when I came back to Kent, it was to be director of the centre. And the centre's really, really vital to my research because it allows me to work in a truly interdisciplinary way over English, history, drama, material culture studies, and much more. At the moment, I'm director of the Institute of Cultural and Creative Industries at Kent, and in that role, working again with my colleagues in early modern studies to explore some of the wonderful rich heritage potential of the centre. So, happy birthday, MEMS. You're wonderful.
My name is William Chester Jordan. I'm the Dayton-STOCKTON Professor of History at Princeton University. And after serving 3 terms, 9 years in all, as chairman of the History Department, I was awarded a substantial period of leave. During my leave, one of my most pleasant experiences was a visit to the University of Kent, where I gave the Anselm Lecture, named after the eminent late 11th, early 12th century philosopher, theologian, and saint of that name, who also served as Archbishop of Canterbury. In addition to the lecture, which addressed certain troubling aspects of Jewish-Christian relations, and the lively and productive discussion that followed, I met with faculty and several remarkable students over the course of my stay, who were affiliated with the Center for Medieval and Early Modern Studies. With many of these students, I have renewed my acquaintance at international scholarly conferences since then. My time at the University of Kent was delightful, and my visit was truly enriched by the general setting, including, of course, the historic Cathedral of Canterbury. There I received the most informative tour of any monument I have ever visited, and this will remain with me as one of my most vivid and cherished memories. So now I want to lift my glass and toast the center on the 25th anniversary of its establishment. Bravo.
I'm ELAINE TREHARNE. I'm a professor of humanities and of English at Stanford University in sunny California, and it's a great pleasure to congratulate MEMS at the University of Kent on your 25th anniversary. That's amazing. I think you're a model of what a community like this should be. The faculty, the staff at MEMS are amazing. I was the Anselm lecturer this year. I also gave a presentation at Quadrivium, and I've worked with many of the colleagues in various departments at Kent and MEMS, and I just think you're all amazing scholars and wonderful colleagues, and really exemplary of what good academics should be, especially in the way that you create community and nurture your postgraduates. And the postgraduates, well, what can I say? I mean, what a warm, friendly, brilliant and learned group of people you are. I'm so impressed with everything that I see coming out of MEMS at the moment. So Canterbury's incredibly lucky to have you, but you're incredibly lucky to be at Canterbury. Surely for a Western medievalist, one of the ideal places to study and to work. And so congratulations on your 25th anniversary, and I'm looking forward to the next 25. Bye.
Hello, I'm Neil Gaiman. I'm a writer. Last year I got to take part in an online seminar organised by the Centre for Medieval and Early Modern Studies at Canterbury. And it was astonishing. I got to talk with artist Lorna May Wadsworth, the former Archbishop of Canterbury, Rowan Williams, and Emily Gary actually got to moderate it. It was amazing, life-changing, and these online Zoom calls normally aren't. I'm so proud of what Emily and everybody there are doing, and congratulations on 25 years. Here's to the next, 1,000?
Hello there, this is Greg Walker, Regis Professor of English Literature at the University of Edinburgh, sending virtual greetings from north of the border. In 2018, back when we were able to meet in the same rooms and have a real lecture rather than a virtual event, I was the Renaissance lecturer at the Medieval and Early Modern Studies Centre at Kent, and have very fond memories of that evening, that day, both of the welcome from colleagues and also the intellectual rigour and enthusiasm of both the students and staff who were there. Real testimony to the work that the centre is doing in terms of both bringing together researchers in interdisciplinary work and also in terms of outreach to the community more generally, spreading the word about the medieval and early modern past and its literature. So, in anticipation that one day we might be able to meet again in the same space and have a real reunion and celebration, in the meantime, I'm going to just raise a proverbial and virtual glass and say cheers. Congratulations on 25 years, wow, of your work and mission, and here's to the next 25. Good luck.
My name is Paul YACHNIN. I'm Tomlinson Professor of Shakespeare Studies at McGill University in Montreal. In October 2018, it was my honor to be the annual Renaissance lecturer at the Center for Medieval and Early Modern Studies at the University of Kent. My topic was Thinking with Conversion in Shakespeare's Playhouse. My visit was tremendously valuable to me. I learned about the extraordinary work going on at MEMS, especially around the Oxford Marlowe project, and I thought creatively and productively about my own work in conversation with my colleagues. Happy 25th birthday to you, MEMS at the University of Kent. Have a great celebration.
Hi there, my name is ALTXE Bovey, and I am Dean and Deputy Director of the Courtauld Institute of Art and a specialist in medieval art history. And it is just such a delight to be able to wish the University of Kent's Centre for Medieval and Early Modern Studies a happy 25th birthday. And I'm doing so as a former member of the University of Kent faculty. It's one of the real joys of my career, being a medievalist in the School of History and serving a turn as the director of MEMS. And I still kind of miss and love Canterbury and all that MEMS represents. The cathedral and its precincts and St. Augustine's and St. Martin's and all the other kind of riches of Canterbury and its surrounds are hands down the best classroom for medieval art history in the world. And I still take my students there and think really happily about my time at Kent. And I have to say, it's been a real joy since I left in 2015, seeing the center go from strength to strength, sometimes, you know, actually levitating at a time of real gravity. Over the past year of COVID, seeing what everyone has been doing with online events and quizzes and the MEMS Festival continuing. So I'm super impressed with the resilience and imagination and commitment of everyone involved, the students, the faculty, and all the people who support it. And so happy birthday, MEMS, happy anniversary. And I think I was supposed to toast MEMS, but it's still tea time. So, or maybe there's gin in this mug. Anyway, thanks and congratulations.
Hello everybody, I'm Sarah James. I'm an honorary academic from the School of English, and I was previously a senior lecturer in the school. I came to Kent in 2006 and left in April 2018, and during that time I had huge connections with MEMS. I was the first ever official admissions officer for MEMS, and I was deputy director between 2010 and 2013, and that included a couple of spells as acting director. During that time, as you can imagine, I accumulated a huge array of memories. There are a few that spring immediately to mind. I remember all of us cramming into RS7 for research seminars on a Thursday evening. Sometimes that room was so full that there was standing room only. I remember with ALTXE Bovey taking students to the Treasures of Heaven exhibition at the British Museum. What an extraordinary exhibition that was. Perhaps my most startling memory is when I went to take the introductory grammar for Latin students and was met by a student in full chainmail. And for those of you who know him, you won't be surprised to learn that that was John Mark Grussenmeyer, of course. For me, MEMS was always the most important part of my time at Kent. It's full of wonderful colleagues, the most amazing students, and a huge intellectual and creative energy, which is like nothing else as far as I can see. So, happy birthday, MEMS, and here's to the next 25 years.
Hi, I'm Claire Taylor. I was the Centre Manager for MEMS for over 14 years. I work with some amazing students and staff, many I keep in touch with today. MEMS will always have a special place in my heart.
Hi, I'm Jenny Humphrey, and I've been an administrator for MEMS in Arts and Humanities since October 2017. It's been an absolute pleasure working with all the amazing staff and students. You've all become my extended family.
Here's to MEMS at 25.
Here's to the next 25.
Hello, I'm artist Lorna May Wadsworth, and you might recognise me from the webinar that I did last year for MEMS with author Neil Gaiman and Dr. Rowan Williams, the former Archbishop of Canterbury, which explored how my work in portraiture links to the medieval imagination. I've always enjoyed talking to your students and faculty, and your course has been such an indirect influence on my work and the themes of my work, and how I've had the inspiration to create paintings, and so much so in fact that one of your former students wrote half of my retrospective exhibition catalogue for my show in 2019 at Graves Gallery Sheffield, and one of your current students, through the generosity of Chase, helped me put that show together. And I think you're such a dynamic and exciting course, in part because of your proximity to Canterbury Cathedral and all of the treasures and rich stories that that building and the environs contain. And I don't think you could be better placed to be studying what you're studying. So, happy 25th birthday, MEMS. Here's to the next 25 years. Congratulations.
Hi, my name's Sophie. I did my MA and my PhD at MEMS, and now I'm working here on the Beckett exhibition at the British Museum, and I just want to say a huge happy birthday to MEMS and hello to everyone.
Hi MEMS, my name is Kate McCaffrey and I'm the recently appointed Assistant Curator at Hever Castle in Kent. I just completed my MA with MEMS last year, where I uncovered some exciting and important new information about one of Anne Boleyn's books of hours. I can honestly say I never would have had the opportunity to work with the books or the skill set that I needed to do what I did with the books if it were not for the guidance of people at MEMS, like my supervisor David Rundle, but also the wider support and help of the MEMS community, which I'm always grateful to be a part of. So thank you MEMS, and here's to you. Happy 25th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Anna and I'm a final year PhD student in MEMS.
And I'm Shelley, I'm a third year PhD student in MEMS, and we are the MEMS social media ambassadors.
What I value most about MEMS is the world-class research community, and I love being able to share the amazing work my peers are doing with our global audience on Twitter.
My favorite thing about MEMS is that it fosters lifelong relationships, especially because we get to hear from scholars from all over the world at our weekly research seminars.
We're so grateful for everything MEMS has done for us. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hi, I'm Sam McCarthy. I'm a PhD candidate and PGR student representative at MEMS. MEMS is very near and dear to my heart, as it was the enthusiasm and support of MEMS staff that encouraged me to pursue medieval studies when I was an undergraduate, and I've had so many great opportunities while I've been at the centre. Most recently I got the chance to teach and organise Chase Latin for medievalists and early modernists with students at UEA. I know that the interdisciplinary ethos of MEMS corresponds so well to that of Chase, and it's given me, and I know a lot of other MEMS students, great opportunities for professional development like that. To MEMS!
Hello there, I'm Michael and I'm a PhD student working on middling culture and maritime communities in the early modern East End. I've been part of MEMS for just under 2 years now, and it's a fantastic group of multidisciplinary scholars, but also just really great people, and it's fantastic to be a part of it. So happy birthday to MEMS.
Hi everyone, my name's Cassie Harrington. I'm an art historian in the final stages of my PhD with MEMS. I first joined MEMS back in 2014-15 for my masters, and I loved every minute of it so much I decided to stay on here for my PhD. MEMS has just been such a really lovely, vibrant community of scholars, both past and present, and I'm really excited to see it continue to thrive in the years to come. So, happy birthday MEMS, here's to you! Chin chin.
I'm Charlotte Cornell. I'm doing a PhD on the early life of Afro-Ben, and what better place to do it than MEMS at the University of Kent, in the very city where she, the playwright, was born. So happy birthday MEMS!
Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm a third year PhD student with MEMS, studying witchcraft in early modern England, and I love MEMS because since 2015 it's allowed me to listen to research from an amazing range of people with such a diverse range of subjects. Happy birthday, MEMS. Happy 25th.
Hi, I'm Peter. I'm a first year PhD student studying the iconography of Queen Mary I of England. And MEMS is absolutely fantastic, and Canterbury is a beautiful city, well worth visiting. Happy birthday, MEMS.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a first year PhD student studying the religious, social, gender politics of Charles I's domestic role as a father and his private and public life. Everything from letter writing to portraits. I would not be able to do this without the interdisciplinary nature that is MEMS. So happy birthday, MEMS.
Hello, I'm Ségolène. I'm a first year PhD student working on The Mirror of Holy Church, written by St. Edmund of Abingdon. I've been involved with MEMS since 2014. It's been a long time. This is my academic family, and I wish MEMS a wonderful 25th birthday.
Happy birthday, MEMS! I'll always remember attending MEMS Fest as an undergrad and being so inspired by everyone that fast forward 5 years, I'm here doing a PhD. So thank you for being an incredibly encouraging community, and cheers to 25!
Hello, my name is Harry Gilbert. I'm an MA student working on the textual community of Rochester Cathedral Priory in the 12th century, and this here is little Rio, aka the MEMS baby. She was born a couple of months into the MA and she's been with us the entire way through. And what do I think of MEMS? Well, it's absolutely fantastic. Community-wise, it's been like a second family, working with some fantastic people, looking at some fascinating things. So thank you very much, and happy birthday, MEMS.
Hi everyone, I'm George Knight, an MA Medieval and Early Modern Studies student from MEMS class of 2021, and the one thing I've really loved about MEMS is I've loved the interdisciplinary approach and the sense of community they've fostered here, which has managed to endure even during this pandemic. So it's a well-deserved happy birthday to MEMS, and for another 25 years yet to come.